and use that lane just for a bit more comfort.
Yeah, that's right there. So, interesting fact that I actually managed to read from the Twitch chat, which of course not always the most reliable source of information, but apparently PDD was actually involved in a car crash this morning, and he's alright, but I think his arm was actually hurt. So I think that is actually a sub for Invictus Gaming, Yugoto, I think. So he'll be subbing in for PDD.
Okay, well, thoughts with him now. Hopefully he's back to full health very, very soon. But Waikato, he's going to do a bit of a 1v2 here. And not probably Jarvan's favourite place to be. The CSing from range isn't overly reliable. He's quite easily, but I'll have to see how that works out from now in the mid lane. A lot of harassment, as we did expect, going down into White's here. That clockwork wind-up has chunked him down a half, and he's chucking pots left, right and centre. So we'll have a pause here. We're going to have a bit of time to talk about this. I want to talk about, Gadget, real quickly while we have time, the road to IEM Shanghai. A lot of people saying, this is IEM, where's SK, where's Fnatic, where's, Shanghai, obviously the first IEM of Season 8, has taken on a little bit more of a regional feel. And that's for a few reasons, of course. And there are major tournaments happening all around the world for a lot of those teams that they're sort of tied up in right now. So it's most of the Chinese teams here, in fact, only Chinese teams at the moment. So it takes on a very similar flavour to Stars War 8, except with a little bit more prize money going on. And luckily, we were able to capture all the Stars War 8 action, so shouldn't be too much out of our comfort zones.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And of course, we do have colorblind mode enabled now, so that should be all good. But down the bot lane, Uzi's getting, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's right, but losing going in, well, I didn't want to take the one face on. Tabe got a bit of damage down as well. The death sentence comes out, it's going to miss. And, Illusion not really able to relieve too much pressure for Waikato here in that bot lane. I mean, it's a fresh vein lane, high kill potential, as we well know. But Kid and Xiao Xiao on the other side of things are also making Godlike fight for this CS. If you think about it, there is a 5 CS lead between Waikato and Godlike, so it's doing okay. He's using that Q, he's using the Damascus Center to throw it down and get some CS here and there. But it's not an optimal arrangement for either of those champions.
No, exactly, that's right there. So, I mean, in the meantime, Illusion obviously is spending a lot of time down this bot lane.
Yeah, he is hanging tight. He's trying to keep a bit of pressure off Waikato, trying to push the wave up a little bit as well. Tabe and Uzi just quite happy to see us away here. Actually, Uzi's behind him, CS the Kid.
Oh, in the mid lane.
The 5 goes on a Tabe, tries to get the Q down, and in the mid lane as well, we did see Z-Tide drop almost a bit of an engagement in the bot lane as well. So all happening all over the map, and White's managed to all in onto the Oriana there of Z-Tide early on in the game. And of course, when you cop a bit of harassment, once you hit level 5, he's got the spells and he's got a lot more damage on him as well. That Seastone Trident, of course he's got the Urchin Strike. He's got a lot in his kit to really get in there and make the all-in happen. But
yeah,
that was a lot of action happening all over the map there. And the top lane as well, Kid's going to drop because Lucky comes up through the jungle. Xiao Xiao's in a bit of trouble as well. Those hate spikes are coming down thick and fast. Xiao Xiao's going to have to flash out on the tower. Will Lucky go for the dive? He's got the red buff. Lucky in a lot of trouble here. Going to take a tower here and almost fall over. But that was very, very, very risky play from him trying to pick up that second kill. Xiao Xiao's going to drop low as well. Illusion's going to stay in that bot lane as well and give the Jarvan a lot more freedom there to push up.
Yeah, that's right there. So, I mean, in the meantime,
the top lane here has managed to get that kill on the Xiao Xiao. Actually walked in between those two towers and anticipated the positioning of Nami in that bush. Straight in a few hate spikes and, well, thanks for coming.
That's amazing. An amazing bit of play there by Lucky. And look at that, Lucky already 5 minutes in, he's 2-0. He's doing work.
He gets fought by death sentence there and the bush that was watered out. Tabe just going to put a little bit of pressure onto him there. Sorry, I cut you off all the time, but this is very Chinese.
This is action-packed. No, exactly there. So at the moment, I mean, after all that's said and done, it's 3 kills to Royal. IG haven't picked up anything at the moment, and their lane's a little bit down in CS as well. So early on, the 6-minute stage of this game, Royal are looking really good.
Feeling comfortable. 3 kills on the board. Gold lead looking about 1.6k at the moment. So they're feeling pretty good. Obviously, that first blood came up nicely for them, and they've managed to add 2 more to it. So Royal now, just got to see how they can continue to put... this Fizz pick, sorry, as I cut away, is quite interesting, and it seems quite comfortable. Z-Tide had the opportunity to essentially counter that. With the Oriana pick for Whites, looking very, very confident right now. Illusion heading towards the mid lane. Lucky there potentially for a counter gank as well. Let's see what happens here. Neither really looking like they want to be too aggressive. In the top lane, no, Aqua Prison's going to hit on the Godlike here. Evan Flow just to get a bit of extra damage, but Kidder are quite happy just to continue to chunk down Godlike as he tries to CS.
Yeah, that's right. They're godlike. I mean, he's pretty much rushed that chain vest. Probably be expelled. He's struggling up there at top lane, but I mean, he's doing all right for himself. Has picked up that assist, which is helping as well. So it's not too bad. In the meantime, though, we see the pings actually down in the bottom lane from Royal's side. So potentially, they might think the reward is down there near the dragon.
Alright, so White got to take a little bit of damage there. Oh, here we go. White's just trying to go for a potential... No, he's going to come around and try and bypass the ward locations here, heading towards the bottom lane. He did get the playful trickster over the bush, but White Goto has seen this one coming. There is a pink ward in that bush as well, so White's being revealed. White's is in a bit of trouble here. Illusion sort of hanging around the edge there. Ping coming out there from the side of Royal, telling White's to get on out of there, and quite lucky he's actually going to get out of there without any form of retaliation. So very, very aggressive positioning. And he managed to sneak through the picket fence there, the picket line you could say from IG.
Yeah, that's right there. And what I really like from IG is up in this top lane. I mean, we can see they're lucky. Actually, just got spotted by that pink.
Oh, Tommy in a bit of trouble here. Sorry, the flag drone comes down. He's going to try to plan a response. The rappel coming straight down onto Thresh. He's trying to back away as fast as he can. Ignite. He's picking on White Goto. They're going to turn on to Uzi now. They're quite happy to take one or the other. But oh, the damage on
he gets it.
They can turn around. They can condemn into the wall. And White Goto's going to have to back right away. The flash is burnt as well. Tame and Uzi turned that one straight around. That was looking very good for IG. The Royal stuck to their guns, and my voice is not too well at the moment, but yes, IG, not really the ideal situation for them.
Yeah, no, that's right at the moment. I mean, 4-0 down before 8 minutes into the game here, not exactly what they want. And, you know, looking at IG's comp, I mean, they haven't really got what I call a late game comp. I mean, obviously Kid on that is probably going to power, you know, peak in mid-game. I mean, in the meantime, on Royal's side, Uzi, you know, he's on Vayne. He's going to be very comfortable no matter how long this game goes on.
Have a look at this. You know, White
Goto down the bot lane.
Tama hits the deck there. Looks like they're trying to get something sneaky. Cataclysm onto Uzi there. He's going to back away and try and duel up with Illusion, but Uzi down to pop the barrier as well. Voltage Spidling coming in, and Uzi hanging on to 47 health here. Lucky comes straight in here for the counter gang as well. Going to take a lot of tower damage. Might see the aggro traded here, but Uzi will drop there. Very, very difficult situation to coordinate there. Both of those Royal players trying to hold turret aggro for the other guy, but neither of them had enough health to trade it properly.
Yeah, no, that's right there. In the meantime, up in the top lane, Kid and Xiao Xiao just pushing down this tower. They're going to get this wave, I should see. So it goes down. A little bit of a put into IG there. So kind of clawing back in terms of the gold lead as we see the first buys coming out from both sides. Obviously, Uzi going for that early Blade of the Rune King. He's picked himself up the Bilgewater Cutlass. And nothing too crazy in terms of items across the board yet, Uber. Obviously, Zatai, he's going to be looking to build a nice early Athenes.
Now White's farming very, very well considering the lane is sort of in 74 to 79. Kind of going back and forth between waves there. And he seems fairly content after his attempt. Oh, wow, no! I was going to say, Chum the Waters comes out and Zetai got a flash. So, an ult for a flash, and White is going to be pretty happy with that one. Zetai was in a lot of trouble there, potentially.
Yeah, he was a little bit there, but, you know, that's one of the real benefits of, you know, building this Athene. Zatai is going to have a little bit more magic resist than he normally would, and of course, Athene's pretty standard item on Oriana, and in this matchup where, you know, obviously Fizz is going to be really, really aggressive and, you know, go for those 1v1 laning kills, it's definitely helpful.
There we go now. Is he being a little bit cheeky there, picking up, you know, taking the Dark Passage while rolling and put a bit of pressure on Kid there, should I say. Just going to chunk him down, continually tumbling forward. The tidal wave coming out here, very long range engage from IG, but the slow hits very hard and fast. Uzi's going to drop very quickly into the Ignite as well. Condemn, tries to get the Condemn away, of course, onto Illusion, but nice work there as well. That was one of the longest range engages I've ever seen with that tidal wave, and now IG got the freedom to pick up a Dragon.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, we can see Lucky. He's around the Dragon area on that eve, and it'll be interesting to see whether he tries for a steal, whether they contest it at all. Obviously, it's sort of a 3v4 situation, factoring in Zatai with that one, but I think this Dragon, I don't know, they have got vision of it, but they're not going to go for it.
No, mistime Q there, should I say, from Tabo. The Death Sentence not able to hit onto the Dragon, so we're all going to have to back away from that one. You know, and they lost the tower as well. Obviously, the top lane swap was quite positive for IG, and they managed to do quite well. Trying to hit an Aqua Prison there from Xiao Xiao onto Tabe. He's going to get away with that one. So we're going to see the Xiao Xiao and Kid combo head back to the bot lane now. Obviously, as they did before. And, of course, White Goto is going to go up against Godlike in that top lane. So it's all over the map here. Gold lead now in favour of IG. After taking that Dragon, they've also got that tower. So an early lead to Royal, kind of given up there from an excellent engagement in the bot lane care of Xiao Xiao and Nami.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Xiao Xiao on this Nami, we've seen it in the in recent tournaments, the LPL Stars War League. He is fantastic on that Nami, really showing it with that little play down there. And at the moment, you know, taking a look, it actually seems as though Kid, he's going straight for that Iceborne Gauntlet there on Ezreal. He's already got that tier stacking up, so going for a sort of blue Ezreal build. Nothing too crazy there, very poke-centric, of course.
Alright, Uzi's going to take away this bot tower. Don't get the Dark Passage to safety there as well. We also did see Illusion, and of course, Kid Xiao Xiao all positioning to maybe, you know, get a bit of a reprise after that tower take, but they won't. Didn't get there in time now, so Zito going to return to the mid lane, and of course that Athene's Unholy Grail is that first important pickup for him. Xiao Xiao and Kid still seem adamant. They want to set something up here in the bot lane. Tabe now is revealed by a ward placed in that bush. In the mid lane as well, White and Lucky are heading towards bot, so I'm not really sure. White's back in the mid lane, he's got his blue buff on him as well, and White's doing very, very well in terms of CS here. He's very, very close to Zito. Oh, the charm of the waters comes out. There is no flash available for Zito. We're going to see the shock wave come out defensively, but a nice play for Trixie from White. He's going to get himself out of that one. Lucky is going to be able to ward Illusion out of the fight as well, so White's very, very happy with that one. Another all-in kill, and this Fizz is such a scary pick in the hands of White's right now, and there's nothing that Zito can do.
Exactly, like you said, with that flash down, Zatai just cannot escape that burst. In the meantime, the bot lane we're seeing them engage.
Yeah, it's been in the top lane as well. We'll go to the bottom. Firstly, the tidal wave comes out defensively. Uzi going to have to pop the barrier. Uzi's going to get away. Lucky picks up Illusion in the mid lane. We saw that one as well coming from a godlike engage on that Zac. In the bot lane, Tabe's going to try and back off here. I don't know, a lot of damage going. Nice play! Fantastic play to Xiao Xiao. Tabe is going to be able to pick that one up for his team, but now it's Kid, and Kid is going to manage to get the double kill out of that one. So one kill coming back, you know, in favour of Royal there. But the mid tower dropping as well. So Royal now 2 towers to 1, and a lot of plays happening all across the map. Very, very, very messy game. A lot of carnage. I mean, it's 14 kills in 13 minutes to give you an indication of how aggressive both teams have been in this game. And I expect no less from Royal and IG.
Exactly. This is an action-packed game. Exactly what we've come to expect, like you said, from the Chinese scene, from these two teams. And this Fizz pick really seems to be working for Whites at the moment. You know, Whites, he's a sort of mid laner that, you know, sometimes he can definitely have his off days where he just doesn't make the plays, doesn't make things work. But today is definitely not one of those days on Fizz at the moment. 2-0-1, more CS than the Oriana who's laid against them. So tie, that is pretty impressive.
That is, of course, Fizz is not considered a farm laner. Generally, he roams, and White has been fairly happy to stay in lane and just all in Zito whenever he has the chance. Whenever that chum the waters is off cooldown, he generally pops it and goes all in. So now Lucky and Tabe are going to head towards the bot side as well with Uzi in tow. That lane out. So they've got 3 in this bot lane here. Not sure what they're trying to make of that. Just see how that works out for them, because we have 3 and 4, positioned in the mid lane for IG. So they want to try and take this tower back. They know they're behind.
Yeah, so IG here, you know, they've actually got a pretty nice team for sieging towers. They've got that nice disengage, you know, from that tidal wave of Nami, and of course lots of poke the Kid's going to be getting out now that he's finished that Iceborne Gauntlet. So it's a pretty strong team comp for doing what IG are doing at the moment. So.
Come straight on down onto him. Uzi, fantastic work from Uzi there. Gets to play the Ruin King prop and pretty much destroys Illusion. Lucky's going to get away with 50 health, by the way. It's a very, very close one there. White's going to come up, wants to fight. You got down, Shot the waters is going to completely whip there. Urchin Strike does hit, but Yugota's going to be able to get away from that one. But another tower taken down by Royal. Zito, though, and Xiao Xiao will take one in response in that mid lane as well. So it's tower for tower. Looks like both teams are going to try and take those inner turrets as well, top and mid. Zito and Xiao Xiao pushing hard. It might be a base race. Surely it's got to give at some point, Joker Gadget. Someone's going to drop back. Lucky's going to head towards the mid lane. Not in time to see that tower. Oh no, the Aqua Prison hits. Do they want to capitalise? Yes, the shockwave goes down as well. Poor positioning from Lucky. Got caught inside that Aqua Prison. That is such a powerful spell, of course, from Nami. Incredible lockdown. And, you know, Z-Ty was happy to use the shockwave to pick that one up.
Yeah, nice bit of play there from IG. A fantastic Aqua Prison there from Xiao Xiao that set up that kill, and they're going to walk out of that almost even in gold. About a little bit over 1k gold behind it at the moment, but that's not too bad for them. They've got, you know, those key towers as two, you know, outer mid towers, and that's really important for them because it means that, you know, if they do win any sort of upcoming 5v5 fight, then they can pretty much get an inhib and potentially even more.
Okay, well, Dragon going to come up for IG. Important objective for them. They're essentially trading turrets. They're one behind, but Dragon control's been very, very good from IG so far. But, you know, starting back to that first engagement in the bot lane out of the tidal wave, so they're still quite close in terms of gold. It's only 470 minutes into the game, so Wagoto's going to take away those races as well. Most of Royal position sort of around the blue side here because White's is going to pick that one up as well. You know, and, you know, White's got that Lich Bane up now, so yeah, he's going to start bursting people down, and there's a little bit of MR, you know, while we talk about that on Z-Ty, but still, I don't think any of the guys on IG want to see that that slippery sucker running at them.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, Lucky going in that Spirit of the Elder Lizard, you know, early pick up there on that Jungle Eve. Really effective. Sort of to be expected from a Jungle Eve at the moment. Obviously just gives her that little extra bit of damage that can make her such a potent sort of, you know, assassin, such a damage threat in team fights as well. So IG obviously going to have to play that one careful. In the meantime, Lucky on that Eve. He's just in the mid lane. Just waiting it out. Looking to back off against the advancing four members of IG.
Yeah, that's right. They're just looking to maintain a bit of pressure here. Pings are going down, sort of around Baron as well. There's a few wards there. So, you know, both teams starting to value that now, heading obviously past the 20-minute mark. And Godlike in the top lane, they're going to try and catch him out, I think. You know, obviously he's trying to split push a little bit. He's looking pretty big on that Zac. Illusion and Xiao Xiao are going to pop a ward down around the blue as well. Actually, if they placed that ward just a little bit further up, they would have seen both sides, but I'm sure they're not too concerned about that. So there's a lot of presence here from IG around that Baron, and push. It looks like trade them away yet again. So both teams sort of, you know, getting an idea, having an inkling of what was happening on both sides, and they're going to trade turrets here as well. They don't want to fight for it. Both teams sort of feeling themselves out. We haven't seen a full-blown 5v5, and God help my voice when we... But now, I try to... He's going to see the Cataclysm come out. Uzi, that was not taking turret aggro at the moment. That got traded over to Whites there. They're going to take that in a turret. But look again, here, a turret being taken as well. IG putting so much pressure now. Godlike on a bounce around in that front line. We're going to see tidal wave come out as well. They're going to try and burst him down, but yeah, Raw have to go back to this one. They didn't anticipate, you know, Yagoto coming through and stalling out so much time. So again, in a turret's traded. But, you know, if you think of it this way, you know, all outer and inner turrets are down in that top lane for both teams now. So it'll be interesting to see now where the warding comes out around the jungle areas, because both teams are valuing Baron now. Those towers are down, Go Gadget. Let's see how they take control of this area.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky, yeah, he's going to have to be careful because IG are advancing. Whites is there at the moment. Is he going to walk into the trap?
White, he's going to get bursted down fairly soon. Oh, the playful trickster! He's got the Ignite ticking that last little attack. Moriar's going to make it happen. Godlike's going to bounce straight into him. Z-Ty, he's got the Ignite ticking on him as well. We have seen Illusion go down. Kid is going to drop there. Nice work to Moosey. Managed to chase him straight on down. And now Xiao Xiao going to have to back away. Xiao Xiao going to burn the flash as well. Caught way out of position there. The elastic slingshot comes down. Xiao Xiao, nice bubble there onto Uzi. But it's going to get caught out as well. So very good fight for Royal Club. That was a 4-for-1 for them. And Baron looks like it might be a consideration for them right now. A fight that was theirs to... Well, it was theirs to lose, to be honest. They walked up past Baron and they didn't sort of anticipate that Aqua Prison coming out of the bush, but they turned it right around here, and it's going to be a Baron or Royal.
Yeah, exactly there. Yagoto there is sort of in the area, but of course does not have Smite, you know, available as he has that, you know, as the top laner pretty much. In the meantime, he might actually try for something. Actually going on to Uzi there.
That's right, but Uzi is going to pop that final hour. But, you know, it's brought a lot of time for IG to come up. The respawn times are not long at this point in the game. Lucky is so low. 96 health now. Trying to dodge those green blobs coming from the sky. The Smite comes out, though, and they will take that one away. So a little bit risky here. White's still looking fairly healthy. Obviously, he died in that fight and managed to get the Baron buff on him regardless. So now, Gold is looking at 4.2k. It's not a great deal, but that Baron coming up fairly early for Royal. And they knew all they had to do is make sure they won a big fight there near Baron. They took it away. So now the pressure is on IG. They've got to start taking this one back. Oh, you know, Xiao Xiao Going to put that Oracles and try and clear out some wards here in the red side. They're going to try and gain some dragon control and get back in terms of gold.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like we saw then, IG, they can't win a straight-out fight against what Royal has in their comp. What IG need to do is just let Kid, sit at the back, get those mystic shots onto Royal, wait until they're sort of poked down a little bit by that, and, maybe go in after that, because at the moment it's just not working for them. As we see, Whites is in trouble.
So Whites is, he's in a lot of trouble. You've got going to come straight through the flag and drag to Whites. He's going to get caught down as well by that Iceborne Dawn. He's going to try and take down Kid, but, overextension, one after another is what we're seeing a lot here. They were trying to jump on a Godlike earlier on, and when he was in the top lane on that Zac, and, that's used it to gain position, but big mistake there from Whites, getting caught out in the bot lane. But IG looks like they're just going to head back here. They don't want to try and pressure onto this tower because, of course, they anticipate a bit of pressure coming straight up the mid for them. They've got, obviously, that inhibitor turret still left in the mid and top lanes, but, if they get caught out of position here, looks like they're going to take away the bot tower. So I speak too soon. They'll get that one. IG are happy to take that one away for free, and then they're going to head back.
Yeah, okay, so, IG after that, about 3k gold down, a little bit more than that even, so going to go back, taking a look at what items we're going to see picked up. Obviously that amount of unit is still stacking up over on Kid there. He's actually almost got that turned into a Muramana, about 700 30 mana stack up on that one. We've actually got the Rabadons completed there on Zatai. It's going to be very helpful for IG. Just, nice Uzi
you're going to get from Rune King. Dragon going to be taken away here by Royal. Carve and Godlike is going to chuck that one away, and that's a free one for them as well, because IG are a little bit busy clearing out their jungle here. The coverage of their wards, probably not ideal now. Xiao Xiao, actually there's no inkling, I think, at all on the side of IG. This has been taken away, so a good way for Royal to continue to extend that gold lead. And on the topic of, Z-Tai, Z-Tai's going to be scary, especially when he gets, maybe a Lichbane added to the mix. Lichbane Death Cape, you can pretty much half health any AD carry very, very quickly. Now, they're going to take away this inner tower in the bot lane. Royal looking pretty good about it. This is a very, very typical position here from Godlike. He's going to want to try an Elastic Slingshot in behind. Going to see the True Shot Barrage swing on through. Nice Aqua Prison on the Lucky. Godlike might be time for a counter engage here. They're going to take that tower away for free. Only a little bit of damage down on Lucky. They'll be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, that's right. So, Royal have to be careful here. They're a little bit split up, but looks like White's there. He's got the going into the mid lane, just going to clear out that way. Potentially look to put a little bit of pressure on that middle inhibitor turret. But for now, though, it looks like Royal just clearing out the jungle of IG.
Yeah, so many parts of this game where teams are casually trading turrets. Now, what? Chandler Waters comes in on Xiao Xiao. He's going to get on him. Xiao Xiao's going to drop in a matter of seconds. Shockwave, and of course, the tidal wave comes straight on through as well. Cataclysm was popped. It is carnage, but Royal are coming out on top so far. They are 4 for 1 thus far in this fight. That is almost an ace there. Illusion still standing, but Illusion going to try and hang on here. Kid takes down Whites as well. Lucky, very, very low, but Royal, amidst all of that chaos, all the Wombo was burnt there, all of the ults, and all the AoE damage coming down, but Illusion is going to head back home now, and Royal are going to try and take this inhibitor. Capacity has been fantastic. Chum the Waters onto Xiao Xiao, and I'll tell you what, it was on from there.
It certainly was there, and Illusion in that fight, lucky to escape there with, without dying, so it's a little bit of a bonus for IG, but like we're just seeing time and time again in this game, IG's comp, they just don't have enough to face off against Royal in an all-in, and Godlike and Tubbo, they're doing such great jobs at initiating these fights, making them happen, and really making the plays that's putting Royal in the driver's seat for this game.
Lucky, a bit of trouble. Flag and drag comes down, but Uzi's going to pop on out as well. This might be all considered here. Wagono is going to be able to get the kill there, but Uzi now is going to find the rest of IG converging very, very quickly. Great little tumble out of that Aqua Prison as well. But Illusion wants some as well. Uzi going to try and duel the 1v3. I don't think so, mate. Sorry. He's going to hit the deck there. And, I probably would have just said, Lucky, sorry, mate, I'm out of here. Bad luck to you getting caught by the true shot and being scouted, but I'm heading home. So now, 2 for 1 there for IG. They're going to be able to allow them to pressure now here into this top lane. They're going to go straight to the inhibitor turret.
Yeah, that's right. In the meantime, Illusion just kind of clearing out those waves of creeps on the Nexus towers. this base, so it looks like IG. Kid's a little bit low, so they may have to back out, probably not looking for any fight after that or any objective. He'll have a few minutes to revive there, and he's picked himself up a Phantom Dancer, so another little spike in damage for him. Oh no.
Oh wow, everything flying white there, but on your straight. Kill, so White's getting caught out a little bit too much there. The command attack from the ball managed to clip him just as he tried to escape heading north wide. So now, it's another situation here, right? You have a bit of a power play go gadget that might just take their time here. They do have to defend a little bit. They lost that mid inhibitor. Have to see if they can push some lanes out and try and take control here.
Yeah, potentially here. So Kid is actually going to...
They're going to siege up a little bit here, Royal, now. So obviously, IG, they've got Oriana, they've got the poke out from Ezreal as well. They can sort of clear ways fairly well and anti-siege. Royal looking for a blue buff there, but not there to be taken. I think that one went over to Zetai earlier on. They're going to try, and they're going to try and close the vice a little bit on IG here. Try and take away the jungle and try and keep these waves pushed here. So this is, wow, Tave goes low. Have a look at that. That was the, that was the move and distance combo there from Zetai. And that's what we're saying about that Oriana. Once she starts to get strong, potentially, I don't know why she's got a bit of magic pen here. Is she going to go for Leandries? Is that a Zetai kind of thing, or maybe just for the magic pen that Holding Guys is being picked up?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, obviously already got that sword shoes. I think a Leandries would be sort of an all-right pick here, but what I'd really actually like to see coming out of Zetai is a Zhonya's. Just because all of that initiation is very front-loaded burst that's coming out of Royal's team. So if you can maybe negate that, and wait a few seconds just so we can get the right timing. On that ultimate, then potentially that could turn a fight in IG's favour. But we'll have to see.
Alright, Tabo going to clear some wards away in this Baron pit. Seems like the focus here, everyone's sort of positioning around it. Obviously it is back up. Lucian going to throw a ward back in there as well. But Tabo, though, get rid of it. So, a bit of a dance here right now for Baron. Zetai and Xiao still coming from base here. And of course, Uzi now joining. So we're going to have to see an initiate. It's all about the vision right now. Lucky. So just chin that unseen so far. Illusion going to come down and see what's going on in the Baron. But they're going to jump straight to Illusion though. Showing the waters. Didn't even come out from Whites, and the repel was drawn out straight away. But you've got it coming straight through. Oh my god! It's all happening around that centre there. Look at how close quarters it is. This little shockwave come out. White's going to drop very low. The Zhonya's is going to come out. He's going to hit Godo with that Chum the Waters. But Uzi here to join the party. You've got to go very, very low. Xiao going to drop next as well. Zetai trying to lock Uzi up here, get a bit of damage on. But Uzi's going to drop. Zetai will get away with that one. Xiao getting a little bit too close in comfort there. The elastic slingshot is going to take out that Nami. What a nasty fight. That was a 3-for-3 for both teams. Neither one in any position to take away this Baron.
No, that was a little bit unfortunate there. Uzi didn't quite manage to get the last hit onto Xiao there. Xiao lived and helped Zetai pick up the kill on Uzi. So, I mean, when it's all said and done, 3-for-3, that's not too bad for either teams. IG didn't lose any hitter, of course. No one can take the Baron off it. And at the moment, just looks like Godlike is taking out this dragon. Although at the start of the last fight, we did get a little bit of client lag, guys. So hopefully that should all be fixed at the moment, as we got the Troll reconnect symbol there. But we're all good. So for the moment, when it's all said and done, what have we got for the buyers? Looks like some nice pickups over on the rural side.
Yes, indeed. So, Royal, we're seeing that Sunfire K Spirit Visage coming out for Godlike, which is pretty standard. I like to think Shirelli is going to be taking it from Tubby. So Royal know they have the advantage here. They want to initiate. They want to start a fight, potentially around this Baron pit as well. They want to win it convincingly and take this Baron away. I actually held on in that fight. I mean, it was a great Aqua Prism from Xiao Xiao. They hit onto Uzi, which really allowed, Z-Tai just to keep getting damage down with the Clockwork wind-up as well as the command attack. So, maybe if Uzi survived, they could have taken a risky Baron. They obviously had the lifesteal, to keep Uzi alive as well. But now they're going to have to fight a serious fight. Godlike getting chunked so hard. The Void stuff is getting picked up on Z-Tai. And that was what I was hoping to see. That's a heck of a lot of damage there. Nice Aqua Prism on the Godlike, but no one to capitalise there. Lucky going to get caught in the middle. Shockwave goes down to White, and Lucky Cataclysm comes out as well. Chun the Waters went onto Kid there, but Royal running out of health here. Godlike going to back right away with the Let's Bounce as well. White's going to pop the Zonius and cop a Mystic Shot straight away. Uzi going to be able to dodge the slow from that tidal wave, but we see the passive pop from Godlike here. That's not a fight that Royal are going to be proud about, because IG didn't lose anyone. That was a 3 for none, and IG now in pole position to take away this Baron.
Look at this. Yeah, they've pretty much got a free Baron right now. There's nothing that Uzi and Tabe can do to stop a 5-man strong group of Invictus Gunny here taking this one out. And that was just potentially a little bit of miscommunication with the engage there from Royal. I mean, that's all it seemed to be. We had Lucky up in there in the front line, got that ultimate off, but then got bursted down immediately by IG. So, a very well played fight by them.
Yeah, we saw Xiao Xiao was off to the side as well and hit the Aqua Prison onto Godlike. So that actually, stifled the counter-engage potential until it came through. And IG had position that whole fight. Xiao Xiao did very, very well to kick Godlike off, and he had to let bounce away. So he had to use that defensively in that fight, and was not able to get into the back line of IG. And IG would just say, let's do this. We don't mind. They had a lot of damage coming straight across the shockwave. Z-Tai was happy to chunk Whites and Lucky down very, very low. Uzi wasn't able to make an impact, and now the gold lead is still in favour of Royal. That Baron buff is sitting on Xiao Xiao. They've got pole position, obviously. They've got the power play. They need to try and take these objectives. There's still that bottom inner turret remaining for Royal, and I'm pretty sure IG are thinking about heading that way very soon.
Yeah, that's right there. So IG, taking a look at what they've picked up. Kid, he's actually got himself a Banshee's Veil. That is key. It just means that, any sort of chance initiations which Royal might look to get onto Kid, if he's sort of at the front getting those Mystic Shot pokes out, that's not going to be able to happen. So I like that pickup from Kid. Obviously he's also got that last Whisper now as well, and those CDR birds, so very much a Blue Ezreal build up in there. So nothing too crazy picked up on the rest of IG's side.
I'm not so sure how hard Royal are going to fight over this tower here.
No.
The gold's looking pretty good for them, but Baron buff, is worth its own weight in gold as well, and they are going to let this one go. So they're okay with this because they've got all of the inner and outer turrets, from IG. So Royal don't want to give up the inhibitor turret, though. I think that's probably where they draw the line here. Lucky position off to the side, and maybe towards the mid lane here. Was considering maybe coming around behind. That's what we want to see in Agnes Embrace, hitting onto a whole team. We do see the Damascus Standard come down inside the wall there. A lot of wave clear coming out from IG. They're going to maintain the pressure. And Royal, they can't wait out this Baron buff. They're going to have to fight for it eventually because, it's only key objectives that are left for them. These inhibitor turrets, and they've got to defend them. Yeah,
exactly. And, IG, they might look to go in here after a little bit of poke. But we actually see the Shirelli as they're popped by Xiao Xiao, potentially a little bit early. Godlike, though, looking for the initiate. But IG, they're going to have to be careful. But the tower's down.
On the flag and drag coming in from Uganda, though. Looks like it might be a fight. Time we're going to pop the box there. You've got to go to Cataclysm straight onto Uzi, but he drops very, very quickly. IG are sort of out the side, but Lucky comes straight on in. Going to jump on his Z-Tai, going to try 1v1 down that Oriana. We are going to see the Zonius pop there as well. Kid goes low. White pops the Zonius as well. We're going to see the Elastic Links on mid-air, caught into the Aqua Prison as well. So Royal can't chase up onto that one, but a 4 for 2 fight. Royal are going to be happy with that one. I don't know, it seemed like IG took the tower and then they wanted to fight. Of course, they didn't want to fight under it, but we saw so many members of IG caught at the back of the fight go
Royal just kind of still farming up, clearing out their jungle, and it looks like White's going to be taking out that blue.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Royal, they got ahead enough in the mid game in terms of goal and objectives. That even though IG had the Baron, I mean, if they'd played it better, sorry, I'm sort of stuttering here, but if IG played a little bit better that team fight, they probably would have been okay, but there's still enough gold on the side of Royal as well. And the Uzi mechanics, I don't know if you saw that, was incredible. Could have dropped very... Not going to give up too much ground, but just enough to get out of that channel waters, because obviously that's an key engagement, one of the many key engagement tools that Royal have at their disposal.
Yeah, that's right here. So, Royal at the moment, they're looking pretty good. Shirelli's on cooldown obviously means that they're not going to be looking or not going to be able to get, I should say, any engagements in the next sort of near future, I should say. In the meantime, IG taking out this Dragon here. Obviously, 37-minute stage of the game. Dragon is, not too valuable, but nice to pick up anyway. The kills are 30-20. We might be seeing the engage soon.
Yes, well, of course, IG want to try and put some pressure on here. I see this from a lot of Chinese teams, though, when they're behind and they're trying to almost bluff and apply pressure while they're behind to show that they're not afraid and get caught into a fight. They just cannot win, so they need to be very careful here. Know where to draw the line. IG going to pull back a little bit. Xiao popping a ward in that river now. Oh, it's a bit of an ARAM for a little bit, I guess. Lucky's going to try and take away a few items as well. Getting close to full build for a lot of these players at the moment. And it looks like Lucky considering that Abyssal Scepter as well. Positioning here from Royal, they're just going to try and clear out some wards as 5. They do not want to lose any players to getting caught out. So they're going to roll together, but they're going to try and make sure they don't get caught out of position as well while they roam around the map, clearing out that vision from IG.
Yeah, exactly. They're obviously Baron going to be down for a while now. And Royal just backing off there now that they've got those wards down there sort of near the Baron River area. And they're just looking to farm up. And the issue is for IG in this fight, we saw the last fight how it sort of almost looked really good for them, but in the end, there's amazing players there, amazing mechanics that we saw from Uzi really carried Royal through that. So, I mean, the issue is Uzi at the moment, he's almost 6 items. I mean, he just needs to finish up that QSS, upgrade that one, and he will be 6 items. So that's pretty scary.
Xiao caught out here, but going to pop the Shirelli's. It's going to give him enough room to get out there. But IG sort of coming straight for the counter engage here. Godlike is sort of like, well, yeah, he doesn't really want to fight either. He's quite happy just to get a little bit of free damage out of Xiao. Xiao going to be spamming that even flow just to try and get that one back. Make sure full health for the next fight. But so far, neither of these teams, after what's been such an aggressive game, they're just setting themselves here up around the mid lane. Lucky off to the side as well. Might try and catch someone off here. Oh no, IG can't quite that position. Chana Water's going to hit on the Z-Type. Z-Type's going to pop the command protect. We're going to see the tidal wave come through. It hits Godlike and Tave, but Uzi's still in the back line, going to be able to get away from that Aqua Prison as well. Lucky goes down to Kid and Illusion now. We're going to see White's pop this. He's on his hourglass as well. Left bounce coming straight over the top here, but Z-Type's still so healthy. We saw these Lock of the Iron Solari get popped. Godlike's going to get popped into a few pieces here. And Royal, that's not the engage that we're looking for at all.
No, definitely not there. And Godlike, as he's picked up, we assume with that little bit of Chinese spectator, we've got a nice freeze frame snapshot here at the end of the team fight. But there we go. So Ty picks him up, and look at this. The Baron is up. We may be seeing IG. I mean, they're going to get it.
Alright, so are you behind me a little bit in terms of time? Because I'm at live.
Yes, I'm at live now as well, but I'm thinking maybe I might just hit the, as we see, that Baron is taken out by IG there. I think we should be right, but yeah, I'm at live, so 40-21 now.
Okay, no worries. We'll see how that goes, guys. Just trying to get that one sorted out. But important Baron coming away for IG there, and why not? I mean, Royal thought they had it, and this has been such a seesaw game, and honestly, it's Game of Thrones, because that was a fight for Royal to win. Now, their engagement, well, I don't know, you saw it as well, but their engagement seemed a little bit sort of neither here nor there, and they just got completely turned on. Kid doing an incredible amount of damage as well. We can't rule him out of the, we can't factor him out of the equation.
Exactly. No, that's right there. I mean, Kid at the moment, he's actually sold back QSS for a Banshee's Veil. So, taking a look at what's really hurting him in these fights, I feel as though that's a pretty decent idea. Obviously, if it blocks something like a flag toss combo from Yugotto or a cocoon from Illusion, that's definitely going to be worth it. It's at the moment. Looks like Royal still just not wanting to go too far out or away from their own base, I should say, and just kind of moseying around there, clearing out the jungle, and waiting to make a reactionary play.
That's right, and obviously IG now, in the absence of Baron, they're going to try and take it. You know, it might take a few dragons here and there, but you know, it's not the main concern, because we are seeing a lot of full iron builds coming out here. Locket of the Iron Solari on Yugoto as well. So we saw that popped in the previous fight. There's actually 2 lockets on the side of IG and none at all on Royal. So Royal not really valuing that at all. We'll have to see how that sort of works out. I mean, the gold is very, very, very close. I mean, for this late into the game, this is ridiculous. It's 300 gold, 7 turrets apiece. Still sort of on the side of Royal here as well, but that just goes to show the other objective control that IG have had in terms of dragons. They've got the Shurellis on. They're going to try and take this inhibitor away before Royal have the chance to respond.
It's a free hit.
Godlike was caught out. I did that. It's going to be a free hit, exactly. Wow, they got themselves positioned towards that bot lane, and they knew as well that Lucky was traipsing around that blue bot area. They had vision, and nicely done by them.
And I think we just saw in centre screens the tie there just missed his ultimate, missed that shockwave there. So that's a little bit disappointing. Satai obviously not too happy about that.
Got that mech wave swag going on there. But he's made some great ones so far in this game as well.
He has, yeah.
It's a little bit of hit on there. It's hard. I guess it's hard to get right all the time. But it's going to be a really crucial spell to have on hand. The cooldown is slow though. It's only about 7 seconds, and then you've got CDR as well. So, you know, that's fine. You know, IG aren't too concerned about that. So right now, a lot of ward coverage here. You know, Xiao Xiao's been a very, very busy mermaid. A lot of wards over the red side and a couple on the blue side of Royal's jungle. IG looking to try and pick some people out here. They know that their fight has been excellent. They've got Baron as well. So, you know, a 5v4 fight for IG, if they can force one, is going to be very, very favourable for them. And they're probably going to have enough people to take some real objectives and continue to cripple Royal. So Royal without that inhibitor, and we saw IG's inhibitor respawn like 10 minutes ago. So IG feeling a lot more comfortable now. C-Tine Illusion going to take away the blue buff. That'll go to the Lady of Clockwork.
Yeah, that's right there. So Royal, at the moment, just like we said, I mean, they don't want to make a single move. Just sitting in their base, pretty much behind this one, pretty much camping it. And it's really going to be down to what IG does. Looks like Lucky potentially might be trying for a bit of a bait there. Royal, they are ready to respond. We might be seeing the engage soon.
Yes, they're in position here around that mid-inhibitor turret. And Royal know they've got to fight for their lives here, but they've got to be very, very careful about the way they do it. They have managed to turn some fights in their favour. We saw the fight for bottom inhibitor turret was much the same. But that tower's getting very, very nice. Like a prison on a Godlike. Yugoto's just going to walk up and give the passive hit there. Marshall Caters on the Godlike. And did that percent health damage there. The Shurelli is popped. They want to fight now. Godlike is caught up by the knockup, and he's going to drop very, very quickly. Uzi now trying to get a bit of damage in response. Whites and Tave, they're going to back right away here. Free inhibitor essentially from ID, and you can't really follow them the way they're doing it now. They do not want to give away a team fight this time. You know, Roy managed to get on top of them last time. Oh, look at the death sentence on the Yugoto. Oh, Whites gets straight into the back line. He's going to pop this on his hourglass, but it's still very, very isolated. He's going to try and duck away. A lot of damage going on to him now. We're going to see the repel coming out. Oh, the shockwave hits onto Uzi, but Uzi's still looking quite healthy. Uzi can duel Illusion here quite easily. Illusion hits the deck. Lucky's going to run straight into Kid now. Kid, so low, the hate spike is going to be almost enough, but Kid manages to try to get away with that Iceborne Gauntlet. So that fight was a very, very messy one, but a 2 for 3 in favour of Royal. No one team is getting a distinct advantage, and IG almost got ace there. They are so very, very low. Uzi mechanics, OP, fantastic vein play in the top part of that little team fight as well. Illusion could not peel onto that vein.
Exactly, it was solely Uzi there, you know, I want to say that really took that fight away for Royal, and unfortunately we did get a little bit of the Comcast lag, whatever you call it, the Chinese tournament client lag, unfortunately, on that one, guys. So I think next game we might just stick 15 seconds behind, and that should sort itself out. But look at that, Uber. We've got the gold, and it's almost dead even. 45 minutes in. You know, these teams are neck and neck in this game. Of course, this is a best of 3, but, you know, what a match to kick off IEM Shanghai League of Legends.
That's exactly right. So very, very close between these two teams. And, you know, it's more on merit of the seesaw that we're seeing around the fights around Baron and fights around inhibitors, because that's the second time Royal now have turned to fight in their own base, not under any towers as far as I know. And they've actually come out on top against a Baroned up IG. So it's a real real indicator to how very, very close these teams are, and the game will be won on virtue of, of the team fight ability of either of these teams. We're seeing heavy presence in the top lane right now for IG. They're trying to shove this one in. They're trying to close the vice. I don't know if they'll be too keen to fight anymore, Gadget. Not in the 5v5 sense. They might just try and keep waves pushing on each entrance to the base. There's 2 inhibitors down now for Royal, and I guess that's something that they can, that's a star they can pin on their chest, because that's going to give them a lot more ease now applying pressure in general. So they may even, be able to get some more free objectives before this game is up. But either way, the team fight is going to be where it's decided.
Yeah, exactly there. So at the moment, looks like we got.
There we go. Godlike straight on in there. It's going to bounce around. You might have a bit of lag there, but Zito's going to get caught by the distance. Tame straight into the backline. Boxes on everyone. What a crucial engagement there. Zito's going to drop very, very low. Illusion's going to come down on top of Uzi. Uzi pops the barrier though. Illusion going to not, or just get away. Going to just get away there. Kid going to drop low again. I've seen this once before. Lucky this time. It's going to get the better of Kid. Lucky chasing on the Xiao Xiao. Lucky wants everyone. And Lucky's picked up double. There's going to trace on after Xiao Xiao as well. Xiao Xiao's going to drop as well. That is a clean ace from Royal. No, sorry, they lost 2 players. I'm getting a little bit excited there, but what a crucial passage to play. And that was all about Tabe. Descending straight onto Zitai. Boxed up the entire backline of IG. What a fight from Royal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that was as we see Uzi there, just picking up Xiao Xiao.
Oh,
but,
no.
Yeah, unfortunately, we missed out on the entire fight. A little bit unfortunate there, guys, but we will, of course, next game, sort that one out. It's not fun at all when, well, I'm just sitting here with the frozen champions on the screen, so... was an ace in the end. So Royal, no, they're 2 inhibs down. That last actually bottom inhib has respawned. They're going to need to defend that one. And who knows, very long death times on IG, but the issue for Royal is they can't really capitalise on it. They've got 2 inhibs down. They can't afford to leave any of their lanes, otherwise it's going to hurt them even more. But it looks like they may be trying for potentially a Baron, but instead Lucky just goes to the blue buff.
No, I can. All right, so we're now out of sync, I think. But I can tell you that obviously that you guys that missed that fight, as I said, it was all on virtue of Tabe there. So I'm live, Jogo Gadget. We'll try and get this synced up now.
Okay, I'm 15 seconds behind, so if you hit the backspace, then you should be all right. So we'll test out that. Hopefully that fixes all of those issues that we were seeing. So I'm at 48.08, just as we see Lucky take the Baron.
Okay, so Baron coming up for Royal, and this is perfect for them. They managed to defend their base, but those 2 inhibitors are down, so it's not going to give them much freedom to roam. And their bottom inhibitor didn't respawn, but got very, very low to a creep wave. If I'm not mistaken, it was pushing on it now. So Royal, this game, it's in the balance. Lucky going to drop low. He got kind of caught out there, but going to be able to get away. Did cop a slight slow, and we're going to see the speed up there. So Lucky. I'm going to get back to base here. Royal need to defend right now. There is no Baron for IG to take, so it was a master stroke there for Royal to take away that Baron, because they knew for the next period of time they'd be stuck in their base trying to defend it, and they would have given away a free Baron to IG. But they took it now. IG not in a position to make a power play. IG are just going to try and settle themselves, take away some jungle camps, and prepare for the next head-to-head. Yeah,
that's right, exactly. So, I mean, at the moment, Royal just, playing it safe in their base. With that Baron, they don't need to do anything else, so nice bit of play there by them. In the meantime, of course, we are going to be seeing Zitai just picking up his blue buff, so nice little bit of CDR for him, although he's probably CDR capped at the moment. No, not quite. But Royal and crew, they're all, elixired up, potioned up with the Baron buff. It is a 6-item game of League of Legends at the moment. Uber, obviously, with both the AP and the AD carries on both sides having, pretty much maxed out items, upgraded boots, the works. And we're seeing here Xiao Xiao and crew with that Oracle sweeping through the Royal jungle.
That's right. IG is going to take away some stuff here, and they can do that, of course, because there's no real objectives for Royal to hold on to in that area as well. They can't really defend it, so they might be trying to bait something out here, expecting that, Royal may have vision on Kid. IG now sitting in the bush. They've seen some blobs flying over the corner. That was from Godlake. So, guys, I apologise for the lag we've had in the team fights as well. Also, the volume, if let us know if it's a little bit too loud. We can dial that down for the next one. This is our growing pains, I guess. Growing pains. cast here. We're just going to get some issues sorted out. Hopefully it'll be great. Oh, the Aqua Vision on the goal line. What are you doing, goal line? Walking straight on, and the Cataclysm comes down. Reducing the chocolate. Decline takes down Lucky. White is out on the edge right now. A lot of red buff damage going down onto IG, but look at the Shirelius pop now by Royal. Royal are skittish right now. They just lost 2 in that very, very poor overextension by Godlike. Yugoto did drop for IG, but IG now have the 4v3 situation. Royal have the Baron, but they knew they had to hot foot it right out there. Go gadgets, pop the Shirelius to get away. IG though, they could take away some serious inhibitors. We're going to see the home guard coming out from Royal to try and stop him.
Yeah, that's right, and White's a little bit aggressive. I mean, obviously he's going to need to be. He's actually going to dive onto the tie.
Alright, it's a double side. You see they're both shining gold. The T-Tide's going to be able to get away. White's though, maybe not so lucky. Lucy's going to overextend to try and get the kill. But the shield there from the Dark Passage was enough to keep White's alive. Now a kid coming in now with a vengeance. Tabe caught bound on his own. He says, you know what? I'll take that one. I will drop. So that's another inhibitor Royal going to give up on. White was so keen, so intent on fighting right there. Went straight on into Z-Tide, could not complete the kill. Got CC'd up, had to pop the Zonias, and that's just not good enough now. Royal are getting chunked at the stairs to their base. White's getting pressured. Oh, there was the Cocoon. Oh, the Aqua Prison on the Uzi. Uzi, was there follow-up damage? Yes, just enough there as well. IG now looking to take this one away.
Yeah, this should be IG's game right now. I mean, White's is actually still up, but we see the burst.
Wow, he hit a Cocoon and a Command Shockwave at the same time. That was nasty. But now, they're going to get this turret. But the thing is, some of Royal are starting to come back. They're losing players and gaining them.
Oh, Lucky!
He's going to drop. He's going to have his GA pop. Oh, no! Lucky is going to try and chase on there. Xiao Xiao is going to get caught as well. So Lucky going to pick up that double there on the chase here. This is some serious, potentially bad decision-making from IG. They may have overstayed their welcome here. Lucky's going to chase onto Illusion now. Illusion trying to hit down straight down the middle. They're going to throw a Cocoon out, but Lucky not going to get caught up by that one. We're going to see the Elastic Slingshot coming out from Godlike. Gigolo's going to try and defend this one out. The Golden Aegis will slow down the pursuit. We see the Randuins as well to try and slow him up, and that is probably going to be enough for the disengage from IG. But my God, that was very, very close. Very, very lucky for IG that they didn't get straight out aced right there.
This game is absolutely intense, and we're seeing, I think it's safe to say a bit of a throw there from IG after that. Just staying for a little bit too long, a little bit too confident, and look at this. They're going to lose their middle inhib for it, and Royal are going to be very happy about that one. Goes down, Lucky takes it out, and, at this stage of the game, now it's actually Royal that's going to have to be careful, because IG there sort of slowly respawning.
That's right, what we do obviously see one Nexus turret is down. We're going to see a fight here over this inhibitor turret. Ugoto's going to cut the waters. The Earth is going to come up and jump him right on down. We do see Lucky drop though. Elusive got the Ignite pick, but he will go down. No, Godlike's catching too much tower aggro. He's going to be... Oh wow! Was that the True Shot Barrage come through or something? Because we did see Godlike get split up to all these bits and pieces now. We're going to see it a chase. Oh wow! Zigzag wants this one so very badly. The Ignite comes down as well. However, the Elastic Slingshot is going to be enough to get Godlike out of there. A lot of spells burn on trying to take that Zac down.
Oh wow, there's the tie there. He hasn't given up the chase yet either. He's pursuing.
Lose the game. If they die in IG space, they will lose the game. There's only that one Nexus turret left. So everything now has got to be completely calculated, completely forecasted, to the absolute T. Royal need to be very careful they don't leave any openings here for any story, and of course, they just need to make sure they're well short. Now is the vision war. Now it's making sure they don't get caught out. Godlike. I've seen it so many times with Godlike. He walked at the bush, down here, obviously near that Wraith Pit, and straight away out an Aqua Prison, and it was all over. There's so much initiate and CC on, a Cocoon into, we saw Cocoon into Aqua Prison, into Shockwave. There's so much of that chain CC to lock people down now, but it looks like it might be Baron. Can be considered very, very soon. A lot of positioning taken up around that area. Pings coming down all over it as well. So far from IGR in the area. But look at this. You know, I don't think Royal can fight for this Baron because we're going to have minions pushing onto their Nexus turret very, very shortly. Baron's respawn and Royal can't fight for it.
No, that's right there. And Godlike and crew, all of Royal is just coming back to defend that. And look at that. That is a completely free Baron there for IG. And, you know, at this stage of the game, Baron, you know, is still pretty useful. Extra little bit of AP and AD. Not quite as, you know, impactful as it was maybe 20 minutes ago, but still, I mean, IG with 5 members to have Baron buff, that is going to be very hard for all to overcome. And I think we're going to have to see some more Uzi mechanics in the next fight.
Well, I mean, look, you know, at this point in the game, you know, Baron adds a fairly significant, you know, amount to any team that's carrying it. We are 56 minutes into the game right now. Looks like Royal, Godlike, you know, always wants to engage. You know, they seem very, very keen to try and pick someone out here. They probably want to go on the Z-Tie. You know, that shockwave has been absolutely devastating now. Godlike wants the engagement. He's going to go straight into the backline here. He's going to bounce around, but it's only Ugoto that's left there to get the green guy bouncing down on him. The spider wave does come through, and I've been disconnected here. We're not quite actually close. We've got Lucky's dropping down. Lucky's going to pop the zombies there as well. Uzi caught out. Jiaozhou going to try and put some pressure down now. Uzi's going to have to back right on away there. IG going to be trying to put this pressure now onto this inhibitor. I don't know if you've disconnected, but it says that my game's trying to reconnect, but everything's still working right now.
Yep.
IG are going to take away inhibitors, and I think that is GG. IG taking away this first of the best of 3 series.
Yeah, I think so there. IG, fantastic team fight there. I mean, I'd love to go back and review the replay of it, but I actually see now the reconnect button, the reconnect bar I should say, is up, and that looks like it. So, in the end of the day, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see the last 15 seconds.